What a beautiful day. A little late today. It's already 2 o'clock, man. Better late than never, right? When you're late, you're never early. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Are you here? You gotta come over here because there's a bunch of cars over there, so I had to set up over there. But yeah, I have to move it over here, you know? Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Skateboarding Beginners, number 130. It's around almost 4 o'clock, man. Way late today, man. Way late. When you're late, you're never early. Today is February 6th, 2022 on a Sunday. Beautiful 70s. Actually, it was hotter earlier. It was 81, but right now at 4 o'clock, it's 77 degrees. Beautiful. Yeah, I was just watching, you know, they call it 1 year video progression. I love watching those, you know. I don't know. So I was watching that till like 2 in the morning, and I was like, fuck, better go to bed so I can get up and go. So today I didn't get up till like 12 o'clock. By the time I ate breakfast and all that shit, set up, clean up the trash, do my little 1 hour warm up and shit, stretching and everything. Yeah, here we are. So like I said, that's what I was watching. So anyway, there's this Shaolin master in Europe. It's called Shaolin Temple in Europe, and he does all his videos for free. But there's some videos and some commercials in there because he uses some you know, like popular music in his video. So they're claiming his video, and his whole idea is just to give, you know, free to the people the lessons, and it made me really happy because that's what I wanted. That's what I really want to do too on my YouTube channel. You know, just give it for free, no commercial, no Patreon, no nothing. You know, I just have but it's a privilege for me to come out and skateboard and give back to skateboarding. You know, that's what I'm doing. And I want to train real good so that way, you know, get some kind of tricks and stuff, because people are not gonna respect you. You know, you can't. You know, anybody can talk, but can you walk the walk? You know, so that's what I'm trying to do. I want to walk the walk, and and that's what happened. I'm out here every day. I actually didn't even want to come out today because it's kind of late, you know. I don't like to be but then again, it's such a nice day, and it doesn't get dark till like 6 o'clock now. It used to get dark at 5, so I still have like almost 2 hours. So I'm like, take advantage of it. But actually I needed to go wash my clothes, but I'm like, I'll just wait till Tuesday, you know. Skateboarding comes first. But yeah, so the Shaolin Temple Europe, they call him Sifu, which is like teacher or master. His name is initials Shy, S-H-Y. That's how I remember it, Shy, which is Shi, S-H-I, Hen, H-E-N-G, and then Yi, Y-I. So Shihen Yi is his name. Sifu Shihen Yi. So I remember yesterday I had to go. I got my wife some cigarettes. She likes the 100s, and I got the wrong one, the short one, so I had to go back to Winco to return it. But the state of California is no refund on cigarettes or tobacco, so it's like, fuck, you know. But luckily I told the lady, I was like, man, I was here last night, which is Friday, and she said, well, you would have came back that same night, I could have did it for you. I was like, well, shit, you know, I just got out of dialysis, I was tired. It was cold, you know. And he said, well, I'll do it one time. I was like, oh, you know, it won't happen again. But that has nothing to do with the Sifu Shi Hin Yi, okay? His was, I rode my bike to Winco. So his whole thing is, he says, don't waste time getting mad, because it takes a lot of energy to keep that when you're mad, to keep that energy in there. So he says don't get mad. And because they have a bike lane, and every time I go to a bike lane, there's always like, you know, people cut me off and shit. So, you know, like just stopping everything and try to run me over. And like all these cars, you know, it's hard to do that. But then, like he said, man, can't be mad, because it takes a lot of energy, you know, to be mad. And it's like, all right. So a couple people try to run me over. You know, they like block my bike lane and everything. You know, so then I kept thinking of that. I was like, oh, whatever, you know. I've been practicing that for at least 2 years. Been doing that, like when I'm getting ready to cross the crosswalks, when I was running making a right turn all the time in front of me, or like if I'm going this way, they're coming out. They only look to the left side, they don't look to the right. So I already expected that. Actually, one time I've been walking like on the side now, like this, because I was walking close last week. I think it was a Monday, Monday or 2 Fridays ago. Some guy jumped the curb. There was like an embankment of grass, and then there's a curb where you park. He jumped the curb, dude, and he like, you know what I mean? Since I was walking kind of close. Yes. So I mean, he didn't really come close to hitting me, but the chance of hitting me, he could, you know. So I just been walking on the edge now, not edge, but then on the edge you got people coming this way. So either way, I think if it's your time to go, you're gonna go, you know. You know, like Nas said, you know, life's a bitch and then you die. That's how we get high, cause you never know when you gonna go. Life's a bitch and then you die. Same thing here. I was setting up earlier, you know, right here. I had all my shit set up right there, and then those cars pulled up and they, you know, so I don't want to shoot my board up and hit them and shit. So I was like, whatever. So then I moved all the stuff here, moved there. No big deal. Took me not even like 5 minutes, you know. So it's so yeah. So the Shaolin Chi, here's a lot of like almost like a Bruce Lee philosophy style, you know. So I've been watching that, and just like you said, man, there's no need to bottle up the madness, you know. And it's easy to. Another time too, like when I'm walking, there's a skinny sidewalk, right? And there'd be people coming. And two guys would come in, they were like walking side by side, and it was only like not much for me to go through. So I kind of just like got on the edge of the curb, kind of like that, and let them walk through. In my mind, I'm like, motherfucker, dude, why don't you guys just hold hands, you know? What the fuck? They're standing so close together walking. I mean, might as well hold hands, you know. I mean, nothing against like gay people or anything, because my brother's fucking gay. All his friends are gay, and they all died from AIDS. I mean, everybody, you know, fucked each other in the ass, you know, with no condoms and shit. So that's the 80s, you know. It's like that movie with Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington, you know, Philadelphia. It was like that. AIDS wasn't really known. Just like AIDS, it's gonna pass through, kind of like this fucking coronavirus shit. It's just gonna pass through, and then there'll be another fucking virus. It's always gonna be another virus, you know. So, but if you keep yourself busy and do active things like skateboard or whatever, man, that's all, you know. Ride a bike, draw, make music, do something. Just keep moving, you know. Running water, don't go stale, you know. You know what I would say all the time. Because of Bruce Lee, it's not my word, you know. Empty your mind. Be like water, my friend. Anyway, like I said, I wasn't even gonna do a video today. You know, something about like when it starts getting dark, you know, I don't know, my energy just goes down. I kind of like it like around 11 o'clock in the morning. That's like the best, like my favorite time. But I was like, well, you know what, I'm already set up and everything, so why not, right? So I don't know. There's not gonna be much today. We're gonna see what we do. What we're gonna do. Probably roll around. Thinking maybe do a couple of switch ollies to warm up. That's what I'd like to do, you know. We can do it on that rail over there. Let's turn the rail around. I could ride back and forth here. Do some kick turns. Maybe, you know, some kick turns and stuff, so that could work too. Ride this piece, and then that piece. And then ride the rail. Yeah. So. Right now, just to roll around, you know. Look, we got that set up like yesterday's video, number 129. The wheel bump with the rail. You know our friend. You know our friend right here. Yeah. I think I should just roll around for now, see what happens. That's what happened. So, let's see. Yeah, I like that. I like those switch ollies. Switch ollie's kind of big right now for a Sunday. I'm just gonna mess around with the manual pad. I don't know if I should call it a manual pad, but yeah. Yeah. I'll give you some stickers and whatever. Thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah. Another subscriber. It's not really about subscribers, you know? I mean, a lot of people like to subscribers, but for me, I like I like it more when people go there and like put comments, you know. I don't really care how many views. I like to interact with the comments, you know. Like when they have stuff, when they ask stuff about you know, about skateboarding, which comes I don't know. I guess today is just a story video. So dumb data. No, not the modern business. That's the name of the channel. He made like a lot of like videos why people hate like Supreme and stuff like that. So 3 days ago he made a video called Thrasher Hate It, right? Like people hated Thrasher, and you know, like a lot of the comments, you could tell a lot of people are still stuck in the old ways. I was there once, okay? Not once, maybe a couple times. But it corrupted me. It put the chaos, the dark chaos in me around 2002, because I was like gatekeeping, you know? Like, oh man, you know, when I saw somebody wear DC or whatever, right? I'm like, oh man, I'm looking down, looking at their like, you know, checking out their little ollie, you know what I mean? And then right away judging them and saying, oh man, they shouldn't be wearing fucking Spitfire. I fucking Spitfire. Anyway, so that was my downfall of skateboarding around 2002. I let that shit corrupt in me. Trying to be hardcore, gatekeeping and all that. And it made me hate it, skateboarding. Not the skateboarding part, but because of all these companies coming in. I'm like, oh man, you know, raping my love and all that. and I quit for over 20 years, man. Not quit, but you know what I mean? Like I stopped until last year on my 50th birthday. I been doing this almost, you know, like every other day for the video, but I ride my skateboard to dialysis every other day too. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So now with a fresh mind, after watching that video and reading a lot of the comments, people are like, yeah man, fucking bunch of posers, only posers like Justin Bieber and all that shit wearing Thrasher. And someone even says Jake Phelps told the celebrities not to wear Thrashers and shit like that. Nah man, you know. So I went on a comment and I was like, nah man. I started skateboarding in 1985 after watching Back to the Future. And in 1986, my friend Joe Bucto, his cousin Chris, he was living in San Francisco. He came to visit us one summer in 1986. He had a Jeff Grosso, the one with the box. And when I looked at his board, he had no nose. I had nose guard, tail skids, rails, a bird, copers, all that shit. And when I saw his board, he had a Jeff Grosso with some Thunder trucks and some OJ's wheels, and it was all scratched up. And I was like, I want that. It looked like that. I had rails, nose guard, copers over my trucks. I had a birdie. It's called birdie. It goes like that over, so you can roll over the curb on both sides. Copers, a tail skid, you know. And it was fucking heavy as shit. And when I saw his Jeff Grosso, he had that, and it was scratched up. I was like, yeah, that's what I want. And that's the first time I saw a Thrasher magazine, 1986. And he let me borrow it, man. I read it from back to front, front to back, back to front, front, all night long, man. I didn't even sleep. I kept thinking, oh man, shit. So I was 15 years old, okay? So, oh man, everything in there. Sent $3 for a decal and stickers. Yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. So I sent all these decal mail to get stickers and catalogs and shit like that. Oh man, I filled a bunch of them out. And before he left, he gave me that magazine, Thrasher magazine, and he sold me his Jeff Grasso board. I bought his Jeff Grasso board. Oh man, it was the one with the box, the ABC box. I think that was Jeff Grasso's first model. I think he just turned pro. Yeah, 86, he just turned pro. That was his first model. And I told myself, fuck yeah, I'm going to California when I get older, get a job and shit like that. So at this time, 1986, I was the only skateboarder in town in Clovis, New Mexico. Okay? 32,000 population. I was the only skateboarder there. Okay? So now 2022, just right now, just random. Usually when a random person comes up, you better fucking run. They either gonna bring out bats. Back when I started skateboarding, they brought bats out or something, then fuck you up. Or they'll spit on you, throw water, throw fucking milkshakes or whatever. They'll drive by and fucking throw something on you, okay? Or they'll chase you. Like the jocks, in high school, they'll fucking chase you down just like Ralph Macchio, in The Karate Kid. Beat your ass down. And then from being in that era to right now, where like people are stoked you're riding your skateboard. Like I said, random people coming up asking if I had a YouTube channel. I'm not nobody. Oh, I didn't tell you the other day. I think I might have told you, right? I don't know, I might have told you. Some guy, some homeless dude, he came in here to see if the gate's locked. I mean, right here, because it's locked right there. See? Right here. Because they lock them on the weekend, right? And then he was like, oh, man. And then just randomly, dude, he was like, hey, can I get your autograph? I was like, what? I'm like thinking, do you even know who I am? I'm nobody. Right? I told him, I'm nobody. And he goes, can you do any tricks? I was like, nah, man, I'm just a beginner. And he's like, all right. So he just walked off. So to me, I think what happened is he was hoping to catch like Tony Hawk or something, get an autograph, and then like barter it with somebody for a beer or something. That's the only thing I could think of. I mean, why would he want, Because that's how these guys are, right? They need they'll take anything that's worth anything to trade. They're more like they're barter. So getting back to that video, nobody hates Thrasher, man. Everybody loves Thrasher. Though the thing is, because it's like anything, skateboarding is so big now that there's gonna be people talking negative and shit about anything, Just like people say, oh, they hate Supreme and shit like that. But Supreme was never a core, skateboarding. They were never. They had a shop. I told a story before. I went to the first shop on Lafayette Street in New York, in Manhattan. It was right next to Extra Large when the Beastie Boys started their own clothing company called Extra Large. It was right next to that, and I went in there, and it was a cool little shop, They had a bunch of TVs on the window, playing like kung fu movies and shit. And then you go inside, they like had the stereo blaring, like how you'd go to Zoomies right now. The music's like blasting, but with just like hip hop and shit. And they had like a little shelf, with some shit. And then they had the wall. It was cool. They had a wall with skateboards, probably like 20 skateboards. But the cool thing is, see these bolts? That's how they mounted them, with these two bolts like this. Up on the wall, but this side. They got the hole, the nut on the other side, and then they screw them in like that. They hang them like that because in New York, fucking, this was around 1995, and, you know what I mean? Crime ain't a joke there. And, yeah, so they were never, fair Thrasher. So it wasn't for Thrasher, I wouldn't have never came here to California, pursue my dreams. Not to be pro or anything, just my dream was just to come to California and skateboard. And you can see, man, look at the weather. fucking 77 degrees in February, you know? And I got lucky and met my friend Mario. He introduced me to Chris Ortiz. He used to work for Thrasher as a photographer. And I got a sequence in March 1993. Ollie off, 10 stairs. So yeah, man. Skateboarding is great, man. It's like, oh man, I dream of it and shit all the time. And yesterday, the lady and her dad came. She gave me 2 water and a Starbucks gift card. I mean, you know what I mean? It's different from getting hit with baseball bats or milkshakes to like people coming up and see, you know what I'm saying? You know, that guy lives up there and he's got like Thrasher and Baker stickers on his window. I don't know, man. Skateboarding it's a great time to be alive to ride a skateboard, man. I mean, you don't have to know about the past, just like we don't have to know about the pioneers that that founded America. You just have to appreciate enjoy it, man. Just enjoy the ride, you know? Just like another comment was saying, you see people wear like Michael Jordan shoes and shit like that. They don't play basketball, you know? You don't have to skateboard to wear Thrasher or skateboard products, right? It's the same thing, man. You know, like you can wear Kobe Bryant, doesn't mean you play basketball, you know? There's a lot of people like the girl team back in the day, Blind Girl, all these guys, they would always wear Lakers shit. So same thing with skateboarding, man. You don't have to, just because you wear your shit, you're a kid, like Thrasher, it's cool, I mean, fuck Spitfire, bootleg it though. I can't afford this shit. Not that I can't afford it, it's just I could buy like 6 of these shirts or one good one. If somebody give me a good one, I'll take it. But not that I like to represent my own shit. Like, I like to Ruben Orkin, He's the main reason why I love Spitfire, because he was a team manager for Spitfire and Thunder Trucks, and they hooked him up, He had cancer and everything, and he still did his best, his job, even towards the end, So that's about it, man. Almost got hung up. Almost got hung up. What if I should try that thing again? Ollie. Ollie's not quick though. I have the quick ollies. Oh, no way. Switch caveman and then ain't gonna happen. Not today. How's that camera? Pretty soon the shadow's gonna overwhelm. When in doubt, go for the front side board slide. Gonna attempt that hippie jump, but there's a crack right there. I should just say fucking do it. Legs are tight. Can do it without the riding. Do the pose away first. Guess we'll go for a front-side board slide for trick of the day. I mean, what else is there? You know? What else can we do? Definitely would need more speed on that bad boy. Change the battery just in case we make it. What do you think? Say fucking do the hippie jump and then come back and do front board. Wheel bump, hippie jump. Kind of weird because it's got that little crack right there in front of it. You know? I could move it. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Move it back 1 notch. No excuses now. Okay. Alright, nothing in the way. No, you know. Much better. So you got the wheel bump, hippie jump, come back, hit that board slide. Got the wheel bunk, hippie, come back, hit that board slide, up. Worry about the hippie jump. Let's go. Do this. Lost control in that wheel bunk. Don't ask me how. I think I was thinking too much of the hippie jump. That was it, man. something like that. Gotta get that hippie jump once, you know. Or that. Then I gotta come back and do the front board. This fucking guy over here pissed me off. I don't know. I think I'm done. This fucking guy over here yapping his shit. Just talking shit. Sorry, man. I didn't do it, but like I said, man, earlier, you know, can't stay mad. But this guy over here, just sitting across this fucking sidewalk, just yapping, saying, "Hey, could make you so much noise," and shit. And like I said, I want to stay mad. Thanks for watching, man. See you guys next time. We'll get it next time. Enjoy, alright? Yeah, so the fucking guy left. He was sitting right here. He was sitting right here. He had a bike. He was riding his bike. And just sitting up here on this thing right here, on this shit. He was sitting up here, and then he's over here because I was right there, and he's like, "Quit making so much fucking noise, blah blah blah," just screaming. He's the same fucking guy that was in there when we were in there last time, like 2 weeks ago. On a Tuesday or Thursday, and he was sitting over there talking shit. It's the same fucking guy. Anyway, when I was sent up earlier, he was riding his bike back and forth here, just like riding real close right here on the sidewalk, just checking out, you know. So what it is, I would tie all my shit, my backpack and my fag bag and my fucking army bag. That's the reason why I like it over here more. You know, that's why I like to set it up over here more on this side, because it's not as close over there. And when you're over here, there's more people over here and more shit over here. But like I said, that car is right there. I didn't want to run into it and shit. So, like, we like it in there too. But anyway, I mean, I could have got the board slide, but there's no need to, you know what I mean? There's no point to, like, fucking put yourself in that predicament, you know? Because he was just, and then when I was packing up, he was just riding his bike back and forth real close here, scoping out to see if anything valuable, you know? That's what they do, man. So, I mean, that's just the nature of skateboarding, you know, in the street. But that's the reason why I like it earlier, like around 10 or 11. But like I said, it's my fault. Fucking watching 1 year progression and shit. I love those shows, but whatever. Anyway, he's gone, and we had to quit, you know, pack our shit up early. It's already, look at it, the sun's already going down and shit anyway, you know. Everything's all dark. It doesn't look good anyway in the dark. I don't like the shade anyway. Well, if you made it this far, man, thank you for watching. Until next time, we'll see you Tuesday, alright? Always. Keep on rolling. Always have fun. You don't see me have fun, you see me quit. And you know, keeping the underground lit and always rolling. Keep on rolling, because running water don't go stale. Yeah, that first intro I cut off real quick because I wanted to pack it up, and just in case shit happens. So what happened was a while ago, not a while, a long time ago, a couple of years, maybe like probably 10 years ago, whatever, I was skating from pretty far to Fullerton, which is like 8 miles or something. And I was skating this way, and I was skating, and then there's a bum fucking hobo or homeless or whatever you want to fucking call it. I saw him and then I was pushing. My leg was cramping a little bit, and he fucking kicked me. You know, like he fucking kicked me and I fell into the street. He kicked me and then I fell into the street and shit. And I was sitting down and I was like, "What the fuck you do that for?" And he was like, "'Cause I can." And my leg was cramping and shit because I was riding my skateboard for like 8 miles. But like I said, man, shit like that happens. So just what I was thinking is if I kept riding my skateboard and wearing my energy out, I was thinking maybe he'll jump up right here and be like, "Oh, he's all tired now, you know? He's not gonna be able to do shit." So that can happen. You know, whatever can happen in the street, it happens. So just be careful. Always enjoy.